Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just going to go through the veg oil, crude oil rally, and maybe soybeans too, where the rally is coming from. Um, there's actually some adjustments with the Chinese uh, dollar. They actually changed interest rates to support their economic activity, and that is actually having a bit of an impact on some of the veg oils and everything else as well. So because they're the largest buyer of veg oils on the planet. So crude oil, as you can see here, we've got a pretty good increase here in crude oil. We need to try to hold this above this 38.2 retracement value, and it could be getting back up into these ranges over here. Not that we want that, but 75 is probably a target there. Palm oil kind of faltered out today. But we'll see if we can get some of that continue. It still looks okay on the chart, but it's sitting right at this 4,000 ringgit value, and I think that's an important value if you look back where that 4,000 is, and that's kind of looking back over time. Soybean oil still continues on its rally up and looking to get to this, let's call it 42.75 kind of a cents per pound value here. Now, will it get there and hold? If it does, then we can potentially get up to this area here, or even farther up, which would be nice as well, and that would support the canola. Here's your soybeans. Not quite the same kind of steepness of a curve. Sometimes I'm looking at how this curve is actually getting built here as well. Looks like there's some sort of channel going up. You've got some of your moving averages definitely supporting underneath here. So 1040 is a pretty important value to actually hold, I would say, because if you look back, that would be here, and another kind of leg would be up here. So if we can hold it and see if this if that weather story continues in Brazil, and yet I'm going to say this could end very fast as soon as the forecast gives it a sniff that there's going to be some rain in 2 weeks. Crop conditions and planting pace. So here's your crop progress. Significant. You're basically done your red spring. And harvested is actually not a really fast pace here on either soybeans or the corn, but it's moving along, and that's what we're going to be paying attention to, and the weather, if it's going to slow down that pace, but never underestimate the farmer here and how fast they can get things done. Crop conditions, I'm going to say this is probably not one that I even need to put in anymore, but the readings are basically a 60-mile-an-hour drive past the fields now because everything is starting to change and dry down. The true measure is actually going to be the harvest here now. Canola rapeseed. Here's your canola. What I'm seeing is, the first important area would be to hold at this 604.78 retracement just on the short-term move here, and then get back up to 622. Now, we kind of faltered a little wee bit yesterday, but I think we're going to have to play some catch up on rapeseed. So here's your rapeseed. It actually had a really good day yesterday, and we're basically trading at the short-term 100%. But if you notice, it's 100. We're bumping our head against the 100-day moving average here. So, and that's the one that needs to get probably blown through, and then you've got some bullish sentiments after you get through that 100-day moving average. This is just where the market is basically the differential between the canola and rapeseed price in Canadian dollars. Actually, I'm looking to see if this can get down to this 80 to 100 range. I just drew a line at 100 there, but we're trading above that, and that's definitely going to encourage some exports to be looking at Canada because of that $125 difference. Wheat. So just looking at it on a broader scale here, your bigger move would be to get to that 23.6 retracement value. But when you dive in and you start looking at just where that is, and just for the short term move, we have to get above that 622 first to get to this first retracement value, and then the next one would be above that. And they're both trading at and above the 10 and 50-day moving averages. So here's your hard red wheat. And again, above these moving averages, just barely. And as long as it can keep holding there, and hopefully we can get some movement in that direction. Same thing here with milling wheat. We drill in, we'll look a little bit farther on milling wheat, and you've got right at support of your 10-day moving average, and below it you've got your 20. So looking to actually continue to hold, and then on the short-term move, your 78 6 retracement value is right there too at 583. Canadian dollar, we don't want to leave this one up behind. We've got crude oil rally in Canadian dollars so as well, and we seem to be trading the petrodollar as of maybe this part of the chart here, but we've got trading right at the 20-day moving average, and if that can continue, and because your moving averages give you a support value. And next week there's a USDA crop stocks report that we'll see next week, if that's going to have any impact.